I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to CTA Review. Today is June 4th, Tuesday, 2024. Hope you had a good day today. So, as we discussed yesterday, yes, I understand yesterday was a long video, but for the people who are grinding, that are really taking this serious, if you watched it to the end, I'm giving you this as an option. Now, I understand I gave you two bullish options and two bearish options. I did like the bullish idea, and this second option, I said it was either going to just shoot up from here or it was going to retrace back into that down candle right here, level pretty much, and take out that piece of liquidity and then shoot up. Now, what we got is up to here. We got the pullback, and then, which is pretty much wiping all the buyers here, and then coming up here to squeeze out the sellers here. Now, we stopped. We didn't break that high. We stopped right here, so this pretty much got accomplished in this analysis. The day before, just want to make sure that we understand each other, because of all this bullshit on the internet. But let's jump into it. And today was a very, very shakeout day, and I'm glad that I didn't get involved, keep staying involved, I should say. Knew that it would come up here and take out the rest of this liquidity up here, which is the high of today, not yesterday, today, Asia, right? And I knew he would come and sweep this shit, man, but I had to stay out of it. And where were the signs for me? So let me tell you this. I'm gonna make this video really short, but in simple terms, we opened up Asia, London. Asia opened up, started coming down, right? Started retracing lower low, lower high, until they made their finale. Where did they make their finale? Well, they made it in this this pocket of an imbalance here with that piece of liquidity right there. So I'm going to draw it for you here. All right. And then you can see that there, right? So in there, underneath is liquidity and an imbalance. And that was the next higher low to be created while wiping out all these buyers and balancing price, right? So that being the case, didn't even hit the gap or anything. And let me delete this. So that being the case, we start pushing up here. Right here, London time, getting these higher lows, getting a break. Let me try to make this simple. We break above this high right here, okay, and then we retrace back into it right here, nice and balanced there with an inversion. I'm gonna show you this same type of trade today. Take a look at that. See that? So, and what I'm talking about is the 6:06 a.m. candle Eastern time, right? So higher highs, higher lows, pushing up. Now, let me just get into New York right here. So take a look here. We get this push down here at 8 o'clock, and then we sit in that same gap that's underneath the opening week gap, right? We push off hard here, and then now it's 9:30. Now, this is where I decide. I'll show you where I decide to say, "Fuck this day. This day is over with." I know this is it's going to be a shakeout day. Number one, it's the first week of the month. Number one, and you always have non-farm, so that's the number one. Number two, if you look at AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution of the first week is generally that. The manipulation is generally the second week. Third week is the distribution. Fourth week, last week in the month, either going to be continuing or reversing type of thing, right? Now, I'm not saying that's kosher every month. I'm just giving you the simple logic. You can go back to that if you want. But here, when 9:30 opens up, we pop up. We do get to 50% of the opening range gap, and then we stall. So, and we're sitting underneath the actual opening of the day at midnight, right? So when this failed, I was like, man, you know what? Take this trade. Take the sell. I was bullish today. I was actually bullish today. I wasn't bearish. I was bullish, and I was actually sticking to that bias. But I was like, take this trade because I know we're coming down into. I want to come down into some type of 15-minute down candle and some imbalance there. and that's, I was just going to write it down and take the profit. Okay, which is exactly what I did. Besides, I did not take the sell though, because it was just too sloppy for me. And I just said, you know what, just kick back because we got news at 10 o'clock. It's all good. So I let it come back to me. I wanted to stick on the buying side so I don't miss the buy. This is why the reason why I didn't sell is I didn't want to miss the buy, because I'm always fucking trying to do too much. But in general speaking, if you take a look here, this 15-minute candle, the 8 a.m. candle, this 15-minute candle, look to the right, the 8:15 and the 8:30. So as you can see here, we pop up, we got a nice imbalance in between the 8:15 and the 8:45, right? So you have that nice level right there, which is what I'm looking for. Plus, we have the opening of the week, that in the purple, right? So price comes down here, shoots right here. I'm involved right here. As soon as we purge that and come back up, I'm in this. So I'm in this, and then the price sits up here. Price is sitting up here, and we're consolidating until about 9:53. I'm like, man, that's not a good sign. We should have already took out this high if we're bullish, in my opinion, right? So it's playing around. We're using this inversion imbalance as a support, which is just speaking about the 9:34. And sure enough, the price comes against me. It takes me out. I'm like, oh, you shady bastards. So now at this point, I know it's, we're almost at 10 o'clock, so I'm staying out of the market. I already took one loss. So price shoots up, comes all the way up. I'm like, I knew it. So 10 o'clock comes, I'm like, man, I missed it. I couldn't even be a part of it. If I wanted to buy here, I thought about it and I knew it was a good trade and I would have probably won, but that's too risky for me because this dangling carrot of the 808, 89, 810, these lows right here, I was like, are they going to come and grab that? So I left it alone. All right, good decision, which is fine. Sure enough, we're up here and we stall and we had sealed the opening range gap. And we had cleared this little liquidity right here, this midnight and this beginning of the day, this little hump of liquidity. So we do sweep that, and then boom, we shoot all the way back down. We come all the way back down, and then we take out this liquidity. I'm like, damn, that's bogus. Are we gonna turn bearish or not? But sticking to my script here, and then sure enough, we get this raid, and then we get this next candle, which is the 1014. I hate when they do that, man. It's so stupid. This 1015, I'm sorry. So the 1014, this down candle, this rated, and then this 1015 candle comes down 50%, shoots up. I'm already in that trade. That's what I like as an entry model. So where am I going with this trade? Now, keep in mind, with this little patch of price action right here, I knew this was a fuckery day. For number one. Number two, they came and wiped me out again. Number three, it stalled and it came back down again. So for me, I'm like, all right, I've already took a loss. I'm like, I'm just going to be profitable, take one trade and be done. Sure enough, that's what I do. Nice scalp, I guess you can call this. Took it right to the open. This is the open of the opening range. Took it right here and was done. So sure enough, what did it do? It retraced back, came back up, and then wiped out that liquidity. And we just sat sideways for the whole day. So I was not going to entertain this. So I did other things, and then sure enough, I've dragging out that candle, that 8 a.m. 15-minute candle, drag it all the way. You can see that we're just sitting there bouncing off of it. And then if I was to refine this, then I'll take this and come to this candle here, which is that same entry candle, this 1014, and pretty much you can see us respecting it there though, remember? Right there. I ain't gonna get into that. But if you're looking for it to just, stay above as support, it's this last down candle right here. And we never break through it, right? So here I'm like, man, this is a good buy. At this point, I'm already having lunch. I'm kicking back. I'm not fucking around with it. And sure enough, I'm back testing. I'm doing other things actually. And then I saw this and I'm like, okay, pops up this deep and then it retraces back. All right. Does not break that low. So you've got these higher lows getting built. The best time for this entry would have been the 150 macro. You could have caught it. Where's 150? So 150 is here. Okay. This candle right here. And then as you can see, you could have caught it pre 150, which is the 145. This is just structure at this point, right? You got another high, another low here. Doesn't break that low. Yes, it sweeps that, but this is pretty much ready to blast off. You can see it squeezing tight, shooting off. And where are we going? Well, since the beginning, I'm like, the whole day, I'm like, man, I know we're fucking coming up here. I know it, and sure enough, it did, man. But obviously, I was not involved. So price shot all the way up, squeezed everyone out, did not take out that high. So now we're taking last Thursday's high, we have yesterday's high, and we have now today's high. So now they're building liquidity and definitely getting rammed, unless this is a rising wedge and we shoot down. I don't know, but the next opportunity for this. So when you came up here, you had a 3 drives, 1, 2, 3. Here, guess what time it is? 2:50. The next macro kicks in. The highest probability would be in the PM session is 150 and 250. Here he goes. 250 comes in, shoots the price all the way back down. What a beautiful fucking push and back retrace. And comes right back to that little miniature gap that I've mentioned. If you've been following, you've been paying attention. Stops on the dime right there, and then comes back up to. So basically, shakeout day, and then they waited in the PM session to move the price. Super shady, and it worked. I wasn't involved anything else after that. I'm glad I took I decided to not get chopped up. I stayed away. I took one good trade. I was like, I'm taking the profit. I'm not sitting here trying to bust this high. I just knew what time it was. It just is just experience. I mean, you can't really teach this. You got to be able to tell that there's something wrong with this little price action here, coming back down from up here to back down here. I mean, we already knew what time it was. Experienced traders knew. But that being the case, we pretty much pushed up to wipe out that liquidity of the sellers. And then we came back down to wipe out all those buyers right here, the push out artists right here. Another reason why it comes right there. So, and then you can move your support level right there. You can see we just jump right in with that imbalance that pushed up, which is this 2 p.m. 15-minute candle. And I'm going to raise it up just so you can see it that way. You can see nice imbalance with the down candle right there. It's beautiful. Place for it to retrace and buy back up. So that being all the case, let's see here. So I can make this video actually short. I know it was long as shit. I'm sorry about that, but for me to explain everything, you just got to hear it all. So the people who are really hustling are the ones watching it anyway. So it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain that, and I'm not going to get frustrated anymore for how long the videos take anymore. However long it takes for me to do it is how long it's going to take. So I'm done kind of getting upset with that shit. But dollar, as you can see here, when we were pushing down in Asia, getting into London, dollar was pushing up here, a little bit helpful, but not really much. So they took out the lows here, and now we're just pretty much sitting here. So also we have the little divergence actions here. You can see that Dow had lower highs. I'm sorry, lower lows. And at the end of London and New York, pre-New York, got higher highs here. See that? And then right here, you got another higher low. You got lower lows here. You got higher lows here, pushing us up. Then once we popped up for the 10 o'clock news, pretty much all in sync there. But if you notice, Dow had already cleaned up all this. So there was your divergence there. Again, I wasn't really participating, but I'll just do this real quick. And again, not married to this, but that was nice divergence there. You got lower highs here. See that? To the left. And that pushed the price down. And then here, when we got here, you can see higher lows on Dow here, very clear, and you got lower lows here happening, and then that pushed the price up. Also with an internal, you had a higher low here from here, right here with Nas, and then you had lower lows here. So and then this was ultimately pushing us up. But without all this, I mean, without all this, as you see, this is just a third confirmation. My price action is me when I'm doing this example for you. Like I know the options and the probability. This is why I do it. And some people might think, well, dude, I mean, which one is it? Well, I mean, listen, I already know what the options are. So I'm playing already in a field of better probability, right? So, and this is to the T. I mean, I can't make this shit up, man. You know what I'm saying? But logically, um, I'm expecting, if this price action is going to roll over or is it just going to go up? So in this case, with this kind of reaction, I'm expecting bullish pricing. But let's see here. So you already know what else can we expect here. So got some room on the overbought here. We could quickly come up. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. Whenever you see these right here, these are going to be the remaining opening range gaps that have not been filled. From now on, you'll see it like this. So right now, this is remaining opening range gap here, and I don't have any down here from what I'm saying. And all you got to do is just go here and just go to regular trading hours, as you can see here, and you got. Oh, that's pretty much. Well, I won't go into all that, but you can see some of the gaps there. As you can see, this is the one that's left, that's not filled up top here. Did I miss this? No, because that's not an opening. Or was it? Let me go to a 15-minute real quick. Oh shit, big ass gap right there. Did I miss that? That's just well, that's a big fucking gap. Looks like they built liquidity here with that gap, shoot up for that, probably get to this gap right here. This is what's left here. And yeah. So anyways, let me see. I still made this video long. Jesus. I don't know how to make videos short, man. Just stop talking, I guess, right? What was I doing? So you can see this looks like it's definitely getting purged. Um and yeah, there was something else I wanted to say. Always forget, dude. Always forget. Oh, all these videos I've kept forget talking about Nvidia. Big super gaps for them. Look at them. So let me just zoom out a little bit. Look at these super gaps they got. Fucking crazy. Um, Now coming back here, man, I'll be honest, it makes sense, but they're super bullish and taking this projection for a one standard deviation for this retracement here is where we're almost headed towards. So I expect some type of nice reaction here at this 1180, something like that. Maybe even the 1200, nice big figure. For it to then hit some type of a ceiling there. But big stupid gap right here. I mean, again, that should be fucking illegal, dude. That should be fucking illegal. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. So that being the case, yeah, I mean, let me pause for a second. All right, so again, if you're following the videos here, you remember me giving you a macro position. I'm gonna do one more. Do it again, one more. So either let me kind of screenshot. So either we're gonna do this, either we're gonna shoot up for another leg, and we're gonna kind of do this. Okay. So we're either gonna do that, like in the month of June. I'm talking about either we're doing this for the month of June, okay, or we are not making a new high right now, and we're doing this. We're kind of messing around, and we still do this. Hold on, and we're still doing this. let's just say, and then go up. So I don't know, like, I don't know if this is like short lived and then we come back down and then we come back up, or this just plays around for a while and comes down like that. See that? All right, you guys take care and God bless.